welcome to the next test. We're doing issue 109 of our tumbler build. Let's get going. Okay, so in this build we're going to need this section, and there's the mag, and there's the parts there. We're going to be putting on some more axle extensions and the brakes and stuff like that. So I'm going to get everything out of the box. Let's get going. So everything out of the box, and we have in here our brakes, calipers and bits like that, and in here we have the extension section. Then we've got something in here which is a C-clip. So we've used these C-clips before, if you remember. So it looks like that. And then obviously we've got CM and EP screws. We're going to use the CM screws first. And we need to identify, we need 3 of them. So firstly we're just going to put all these at the side, and we're going to fit this section on. So as you can see there, we've got 3 holes just there, not these indented ones, but the other side. Now this is going to sit like that. We're going to use CM screws to do that, so let's do that. We will do the shout outs at the end because we've changed it up a bit. There we go. So there's 1. And 2. And 3. Like so. So just on there. Okay, so we've done that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the brake discs sections ourselves. So we've got these bits. So once again, they've got holes. We've got 3 holes here, 3 pegs on that one, and they're going to go in like that, facing one another. There we go. So there's the brakes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fit one on that and one on that side, like so. Just got to make sure. Yep. So what you want is the holes, as it says, left here, and then what we're going to do is put it on like that, and then line them up where the holes are, like that. And then we're going to screw them with EP screws from this side. So I'm going to do one now, and then what I can do is one in a second. I think I can do them separate like this. So you've got one goes in a peg. Like that. So this should go like that. That's it. So it goes in like that. There's 2 holes there. One's for the peg to go in, as you can see. So put it down, put it in like that. Then EP screw. And the EP screw is going to go in there. That is a very tight spot, that. Let's see if I've got a smaller screwdriver that can... No. Hang on a sec. That one go in? Because that one's a bit more bulky out yet. Okay, so there we go. So it's not quite there yet. There we go. Okay. So if we look at it like that, that's exactly how they look on the thing there. Then we're going to take the C clip, and there's a band there. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on a sec. There's a band just here, and the C clip is going to go like that, just on there like that. Can you see that? That will keep everything in line. It means as well that can spin, but that's where the two, I'm going to try and tighten these now. One there. That one's an easier one to get to. Yeah. They are solidly on there. There we go. And the C clip on the end there, keeping everything in place. Okay, so you can sort of see now where one's going to go on. I would imagine one's going to go on here, and then are we going to have another brake disc and pads here? It's going to be interesting. But the C clip's gone on. Obviously, it's going to, I think it sits like that on in the actual car. Yeah, there we go. Done. And there we go. So there we have. It's not, I don't know if I made it too clear. C clip's just here on this little bit just here. That sort of keeps that in. That spins as well, which is nice. It's getting those two calipers in. Now that one was fine because you can actually get to the screw on that one, but that one, as you can see, is actually behind the shock. So actually to get to it, as you saw, you had to go sort of an angle. That is what they look like when they're on. And it's all right. It's actually, we've actually had to do a lot more than we have done in the last couple of issues. So I'm happy we're actually doing something on this one. Obviously, issue 110 is we're just gonna do what we've done, but to the opposite side. Now there is extra screws down here, just there, and we do get 5. So my suggestion, my theory, I should say, is we actually connect this to the car in the next issue for the 4 points. For these 4 points here, get screwed on in the next issue after we've put that on. So I think, though we put the axle on, we actually, so we put the extender bit on this side and the brake discs. What we actually do as well is attach this to the car, which is going to be fun. That's going to be a fun build because I think they're too in. I think they're too far in, and these are really stiff. Like, yeah. So it's going to sit like that. So I think it's going to take a bit of wangling, is the word I'm going to use, to sort of get it in. Yes, the clip will hold it. Okay, so that clip there will hold it up, but only to a certain point. Once the wheels are on, I think they're going to push it up anyway. But remember, you've got these bits here now. They don't go down; they only go up. So hopefully, but I do see these shocks being being the issue. If there is a problem fitting it, and we'll fit it, whatever happens, it will get fitted. But I think the problem will come with fitting this axle to the shocks. I think that's the only problem we're going to have, is fitting them on. I'm hoping it's an easy process, but I've got a funny feeling it won't be. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Anyway, that's what's coming in the next issue. Like I said, it has the screws there, those top ones here. That's for fitting all of this. But these bottom ones, there's 5. You get an extra one, remember? So there is only 4. So I think that's when we actually place the axle on. After which, I think issue 111, I think that's when we start getting the wheels. Finally. Okay, so let's do some shout outs. Okay, so here comes the shout outs. Shout out to Mark Williams. Great build, short and sweet. Keep safe. Yeah, I think this video is going to be not as short as the last one. But yeah, there is a bit to do on this, but it's fairly straightforward. Like I said, it's a bit of a pain, as you saw, trying to get that screw in there. Dave McBuilds. Excellent build, Kev. Short and sweet. Yep, that's how we keep getting them here for the Tumbler at the minute. Roger Downing. Great video, Kev. The ailerons work really well. I'm really pleased with them. I'm still waiting for my delivery. Can't wait. But like you said, it's getting there and it looks brilliant. Stay safe. Yeah, the ailerons on the top of the car are okay. They don't move very much. But the air brake ones at the back work perfectly, and they actually move much more than the top ones on the car. But they work a lot better, I will say. Glenn Needham. Love the name. As always, Glenn. Hi, Kev. Another short video regarding the parts we get. Lol. Referencing fitting the axle. I can't see us fitting it with the wheels on. So I've just done a trial fit to see how it goes without fitting the half moon. With the 2 springs are going to be tough to fit, as they seem stiff. As there is no play in them, the axle will need to go up high to insert the half moon section of the axle. Those springs have to be attached to the shocks. You can't complete them to get the axle height enough to fit the half moon. Keep up the good work on your part build. Yeah, and I did say, yeah, I think when it comes to fitting this, I think these are going to be what causes the main problem. Now, there is a little bit of play, but that is with me pushing on them, as you can see. And I'll see if I can move this one, but they are really stiff. I mean, when we put them on, we just literally fitted them, didn't we? We just didn't. I mean, there isn't a lot of play in them anyway. They are really stiff. Gosh, they're I don't even want to say the other word. Anyway, they're hard to get on, and we knew that there was going to be some sort of. But thank you, then. Our turn. So behind on this build, have the same issue, just not had the chance to start. You'll get there, don't worry. Per jar hair. So they already fixed or improved the mobility of the ailerons with the latest deliveries. I don't think they've done that. I just think that the mechanism for the air brakes at the back is just better fitted. Now, it's nothing that they've done, because that part would have been, well, that part was fitted a while ago. I just think they have a better movement on them. I did do a video on it on my last video, I think, at the end. And that is it. But as always, thank you so much for commenting and subscribing and following me. Let us know what you think. I think this is going to be difficult to fit. But it looks like we'll find out in the next issue. You know, we've waited so long to sort of do so. We've built the air brakes at the back, the air flaps. And then we've just got this, and we've been building this. But I think the next one might test us a little bit, getting it on. But anyway, I've been a Nexus. Thank you for watching. Make sure to click like, subscribe. We'll see you at the next video. But until then, take it easy, and we'll see you later.
Tune into the channel. Nexus is the name. All the hardest content, you'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement.